Hey guys, welcome back to our Darker Purpose. So, in today's episode, we are going to try to get to the upper floors again. I don't believe we have any achievements left to get at the moment that we know of, except for the one in which I have to defeat Gonaroo without defeating any of her buildings, which I am not going to try today. Or anytime soon, for that matter. It's a tough one, that's for sure. Let's get going and then we'll talk a little bit more. Okay, off to the waking floors. We got a level up right away because of the line cutting. Once again, we definitely want the 20% against bosses. We definitely want that achievement or that that perk. Okay, or that book. I think that book is a better one. It's a better way of putting it. Oh no! What am I? Oh, there's a spider in the room. No wonder I got so confused. I was looking at the door and I was like, huh, why is it not closing? Well, there's a... You're trapped in this classroom forever because one of your desks has turned into a spider. The end. Can you imagine if your school was like that? Ugh. Okay, so that spider's dead. Oh, I really do enjoy that criticism, by the way. And when I say I enjoy the criticism, I mean the lesson. Not that I seek out criticism because I enjoy it. Please hate me, please. Not saying that the criticism is hate, of course. There's perfectly legitimate criticism. It's what I'm saying is that it's not like I derive my primary source of pleasure from it. It'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's get over there and get into here. It's the what you might call it, the vending machine. Oh, I thought it spawned right in front of me. That's kind of unfair, isn't it? Oh well. I took a bunch of damage just because that's kind of sad. So what I was trying to talk about, what I wanted to talk about is how I'm going to handle the episodes moving forward. So in the last episode, I kind of sort of had an awkward moment in which I thought that I was going to go on into the upper floors. So I ended episode quote unquote, and then after that I died within 3 minutes. So I was forced to join the episodes together. So from now on, I'm basically going to play as long as I want, and then I will divide the episode in two, or I will not divide the episode depending on what is best. What the heck is going on here? Oh, yeah, let's not get hit by that, shall we? Okay. And the reason is because I can imagine that the playthroughs get really long after a while, and nobody wants to watch like a 1.5 hour YouTube video. So there has to be some kind of division somewhere. So that's what I've been considering. Hopefully it will not be too annoying to you, but again I get the feeling that most of you probably don't want to watch an entire 1.5 hour episode in one sitting anyway. Hey, it's what's his face, Frothy? We haven't seen you in a while. Because of all the extra bosses that I've been fighting, all the additional bosses that I've been fighting. Okay, let's get the hell out of here and see if we can score some damage on Frothy over there. We have to keep moving, by the way, because the X that is the first flame appears where I'm standing. Ooh, again, I just need something that can give me more crits. That would be fantastic, actually. The max crit item, the fragile glassware. Oh, it'd be so good! I just talked about not standing on the axe. Gosh, I need to put my head in the game, man. I need to be all about dodging and weaving like a pro. Like, I think it was Muhammad Ali who said, dodge like a butterfly, sting like a bee. No, weave like a butterfly? Not weave like a butterfly. Flit like a butterfly? It's one of those verbs, yes. Okay, I might get hit by Frothy if I do that too much more. So let's not do that. In fact, let's not get toasted by the fires either. Oh my god. Shouldn't get hit by Frothy at all, actually, at this skill level. Oh well. Okay, Frothy is dead. Got a bunch of XP, and that's it for this floor. How many coins do I have? 3. I can't do anything with the vending machine anyway, so let's get going. Got an A grade for that. This one, enemies, everyone will be more sensitive to pain, and this one has multiple Edgewood dispensary devices. I'll just go for this. I mean, I don't have the money for it, but between the two, I'd rather be in this floor. So let's go ahead. Ah, there's a champion trash can over there. Let's do something about that. Of course, the thing about champion trash cans is that they can be kind of a pain in the ass. I mean, they would be significantly easier to deal with if they only shot 3 shots at once. But the fact of the matter is that they shoot 5. So the range of their shots are quite a bit more. But it kind of looks like I can hit them more than it can hit me. So that's fine, I guess. I'm kind of getting into the corner here because of the flames and the ice. Oh my god, I ended up getting hit by that anyway. Let's see if I can do much more damage. It's the projectile destroying item. It's not bad. I mean, it can certainly save me when I'm fighting Gonaroo. So let's just make sure that we pick that up. Again, I am kind of hoping for the gale, the tornado, because that's such a good item. But that will do if I cannot get the tornado. Oh my god, I should have taken damage with those spikes over there. These flames, man. Oh my god. I'm getting trapped here. Okay, there we go. The flames disappeared, so that's that. That girl over there should have taken some damage from that, but it didn't, so there you go. That's fair, isn't it? Alright. Get over there and try to do more damage. I've been trying to hit her, target her, basically this entire time, but been chased around the room. There we go, finally. So we got rid of that one at the very least. That girl should die in like one more hit. No? No. Or maybe I'm mixing up the two girls now. Alright, in any case, there are 3 girls, okay. In any case, I need to stay away from the walls in the corners, I think, because it's so easy to get cornered by the girls and by the flames. Because of how many they are. Although one of them is dead now, of course. There we go. They're all dead at this point, I think. We do want that apple, so let's take that. Destroys all projectiles on use. Let's get in here and figure out what's down there. It's a bunch of trash cans. Shouldn't be too hard. There we go. Oh, 50 credits. Deal over 400 damage with a basic attack on an enemy. Okay, I'll take those 50 credits, thank you. What I need now are more periods, for sure. And I don't know the achievements to get those periods, so that's unfortunate. But that's fine. We'll keep chugging along here. There we go. And hopefully one of these days we'll get more periods. Because I kind of feel like at this point that's kind of the choke, what's the limiting reagent to my power, so to speak. That is to say, that's the choke point. If I can get more periods, I can stack more powers on me, and that will be just fine. More coins. Alright, let's take that coin. And we're going to look down here, hopefully for... of course, we have more of these around today. We could buy an unsettling concoction right now. Or we could wait and see if we can pick up more coins. If I pick up 3 more coins, I would take the cat's crater instead, because 15% slow on hit is definitely good. Alright, let's look in here for... Oh god, okay, it's the base thing. Okay, so, see, you can dodge the slimes. Let's get over here. And, what do we have? There we go. We have this item, which is not the best, but I'll take it. So that means the boss has... Well, not necessarily that the boss has to be up there. That's fine. I mean, this item, again, is not the best. If it's split into like 6 crystals, maybe in certain crowded situations, but it's really not that good. Could do a little bit of damage in the Gonaroo fight, I suppose. Alright. Get down here. So I was reading my old diary again. Like, ever since I started playing this game, I started looking at my diaries, as I mentioned many times. And there was one instance that I read about it, which I had kind of sort of forgotten about. Excuse me. In which... This was like back in 1997, right? Excuse me. Let me just get away from these things here while I recover from the sudden coughing fit that I have. In 1997, when I was in Malaysia at the time, and the internet was this newfangled thing, right? Having internet at home anyway, and this was dial-up, of course. So one day I went over to my friend's house and we decided to go on the internet, and we went into IRC. At least for me, it was my first time. Okay, let me have a look at this. Minus 20% move speed, plus 15 tokens. Yeah, I want that. No, I don't. Let's go ahead and take the importance of finding tokens, and that will give me a little bit of health every time I pick up a token. And also give me more health in general. So yes, we had the internet for the first time. My friend wanted to show off, so he showed us all kinds of things. And eventually we ended up in IRC. So for those of you who don't know what IRC is Internet Relay Chat. It's a very primitive chat program by today's standards, but back then it was really cool. It still is cool, actually. I could do more. It's very basic, which is just fine, because sometimes having a chat interface without a whole lot of bells and whistles are good. IRC, by the way, is also the basis for Twitch chat. So I believe Twitch chat is based on IRC. Well, anyway, so we went to IRC for the first time, and in IRC, on the server you can bring up a list of what server chats you want to go to. So of course my friend was all like, you know what we should do? We should go into the Christian chat. So for no good reason. I mean, it's not like any of us were devout Christians. I was at the time, but I wasn't that crazy. Well, not crazy. What I'm trying to say is that I wasn't super fundamentalist Christian who was an extremist Christian. But in any case, went to the Christian channel. My friend decided to troll, although back then it wasn't called trolling, of course. He said, praise the Lord, over and over again, and then started saying, praise Satan, and so on and so forth. And then, of course, he got banned, because that's the kind of stupid thing we would do when we were young, right? I mean, nowadays, what would you do with a Christian channel if you wanted to troll them? I suppose exactly the same thing. You go in there and yell, praise the Lord, or praise Satan, or something like that. Or, I don't know. Maybe nowadays you go in there and say, praise the sun. Okay, get out. It's kind of hard to see the projectiles coming at me sometimes with so much stuff going on here. My friends, by the way, they were jokers. Oh, I like the fact they were jokers. I was a victim of their jokes a few times myself. Now, I went to kind of a small school, and eventually we got divided into 2 classes. So how it works in Malaysia and Singapore is that, and I know how this is going to sound, right? If you were a good student in terms of academics, so let's say, for example, in up to a certain grade level, everyone took the same classes, right? Huh. I was supposed to recover HP there. You know what? I'm just going to leave the tokens out there for a moment, and then we'll come back and use that to recover HP after fighting the boss here. We don't have to care about this achievement anymore, so we'll just fight the boss in a way that's not stupid. Yeah, so the way it worked was that if... The way it works is that you get beamed in the back of the head by an ice crystal. That's how it works. Now, the way it works was that if you did well in your exams... Why am I getting hit by the same thing over and over again? Oh god. If you did very well in your exams, you would be funneled into what they call the science stream. So you would be taking like chemistry and physics and URK! And URK, yes, the great subject of URK. I did very well at URK in school. I got an A. No, physics, chemistry, what they call advanced math, which is what you in the United States would be called, like, will cover algebra 2, pre-calculus, trigonometry, so on and so forth, and eventually calculus. Well, the people who didn't do so well in their exams, they would be taking literature and economics and history, which is, honestly, when I think about it, that's really kind of a backwards thing, isn't it? I mean, just because you did well in your exams doesn't mean you're going to do well in science, or you're going to do badly in history and vice versa. But that's how it is in Malaysian schools at the time. I'm doing really badly against this boss. I'm being too distracted thinking about ice crystals. Okay, that ice crystal is the worst. I should be using, you know what? Can I make... Oh, I can make the ice crystal disappear like that. Okay, well, that is interesting to note, but unfortunately, I only have, I need to wait a few more seconds, but I will use it because that ice crystal keeps stabbing me in the back when I'm not paying attention. Oh, god. That's tough, man. Okay, he's going to come here, and I'll shoot him a few more times. Man, I want something that increases my crit so bad. That would be so good. So yeah, we got divided into classes that way. I don't know why I got into that train of thought there. But my friends were... Yes, that's why. So my class, which was a small class, got further divided when we were about 15 into 2 more other classes. And one class was full of the academically more inclined people, and one of the classes wasn't. But the thing is, in my particular grade level, there were a whole bunch of people who were good at their studies, including me, right? I was pretty good at my studies back then. So there was a decision made in which a whole bunch of us who were good with our studies were put into the other class anyway, the quote-unquote non-academically inclined class, and which was also happened to be the quote-unquote naughtier class, right? So I will tell you something, alright? I enjoyed being in that class. I was one of those. I told you I was one of those nerds. I studied a lot, but I enjoyed being with the crazy people. Well, not the crazy people, the naughty people. Goodness, I lost almost 40 HP in that fight. That's really bad. But let's keep moving here. How much coinage do I have on me right now? 10. Okay, let's go shopping. Let's go shopping. We should at least buy the cat's cradle, if nothing else. Let's get down here. So here's a cat's cradle. Why don't we go upstairs and see, or up to this room and see what's in this shop? What does this shop have to offer? I didn't really even check. Okay, what do you have to offer, shop? Matthew's, increases credit gain and enemy health by 25%. That's real bad. I don't like that. 10% crit chance is actually pretty good. Oh, which one do I want more? Do I want more crit chance or do I want to slow enemies on hit? I have to pick one of these. Ugh. Gosh. This is a bad... I really want the crit chance, but slowing enemies is good too. I will take the crit chance. I don't know which one's better. I'm sure you guys will have your opinions, and if you do, please tell me below. But yes, my friends were extremely naughty. I had a lot of fun, you know. They would play all kinds of pranks, like, for example, what did they do? It was the usual stuff, like throwing a firecracker into a toilet and making it explode. That's not usual at all. It's really dangerous. Don't do that. Underlit or non-underlit? You know which one I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick the non-underlit one. So here we are at the wound wards again. I hate dealing with these people, I tell you. And you know, it's nearly got hit there. It sounds really bad when you say something along those lines, but really, it's because they throw chairs at me. Like, I mean, I was talking about this before. If you have the ability to throw chairs or create chairs out of nowhere, be good for society, for God's sake. You know, if you had an entire classroom of people who could do that, you could take over IKEA. You could do good. You could play musical chairs. I don't know. So what other pranks did my friends play? Oh, they crushed garlic pills and hit each other with garlic pills. They had wasabi eating competitions, which was not really a prank. So that's not really a prank, but it was kind of funny anyway. And what else did they do? I think at one point somebody managed to turn a fire hose on another person, or not a fire hose, just an ordinary garden hose, and then after that person, in order to get revenge, stole the other person's bag and filled it full of water. I don't know, they sound kind of tame by comparison now, I guess, I don't know. There was one time in which I was really bored and then I cut my friend's hair because I that's actually real bad. Don't ever do this. What I was trying to do was I was trying to trim off he was sitting in front of me. Right, and I happen to have a pair of scissors in my hand. Yeah, just happened, you know. Oh, this is the easiest room alive. I like that. And I was trying to just trim off little parts of his hair which was sticking out because his hair was growing a little bit long. And then either he moved back or my hand slipped, and I cut a whole chunk off. So that happened. Let me think. Do I want to heal myself now? Nah, let's keep moving first. Okay, let's get out of the way. Hopefully there are no nasty surprises up there! Oh, I hate you. Are these guys getting faster? Well, I mean, I'm sure they charge around, but... Okay, we got rid of that guy, so we only have to worry about the champion. I mean, seeing a champion, it's always welcome to see a champion, but not this one is just really scary to me. Okay, so he's going to shoot his green cloud again. So I did cut a hole in my friend's hair. That's the thing that I did. What else did I do, or what else did my friends do? I don't know. It's hard to remember now. I'm sure if I go back into the pranks list, or not the pranks list. I never kept a pranks list into my journal. I can remember some of these things. What's this? Oh, it's the auto shot angle thing. Well, I do appreciate the shot speed up, so let's do that. Here's the shop. I don't really have. Do I have very many credits left? Cookies of Discipline, what the hell is that? Oh, right, okay. Plus 15% resist is really good. Well, I mean, I could buy another juice box, but let's hold off on that for the moment. Because especially since I have a juice box on the floor over there. What kinds of pranks did your friends play? Tell me in the comments below. Or what kinds of pranks did you play? I don't like this room. Yeah, I really don't like this room. Okay, so let's see if I can do some damage here. So what I have to do basically is just run around the room and... Oh, I killed that one, okay. So the clouds are going to go away soon. And then I can clear the room and move on, I guess. Let's have a look in here for... what's the deal with this room? Ah, yes, these guys. It's bowling time. I need a ranger bad. So what's the best way to deal with these guys, I wonder? Well, not that. Okay, so the balls always roll towards me. I need to stand in one place and just at the last moment just dodge out of the way like that. I think that's the best way to deal with that. I mean, it can be a little bit unpredictable sometimes, but generally it's the best thing to do. Don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. This is better. There we go. Kind of a big flaw we have going here. Let's have a look up here for another juice box. Hey, I cannot complain too much about that. Okay, oh, come on. Alright. And we're looking here for kind of a bad room. Well, it's not too bad. This is a really large floor. We're coming on to 20 minutes in this video already. I'm thinking that if it goes too much longer, I'm going to have to split the video. We'll see how long the final raw file happens to be. Alright, so we can aim our shots here. That one's dead. I keep wanting to dodge my own ice crystals, by the way. It's probably not optimal. That one's dead. And let's see. That one is going to die soon. Ah, level up. Plus 10 damage. Enemies are more likely to drop chalk. Plus 10 damage is nice. Plus 10 attack speed. Do 30% more damage when below 20% life. I mean, take a drink. I don't like that. I mean, I like the damage. I like the attack speed up too. I think I'll take the 10 damage. Because I already have increased attack speed, so I figure I want those shots to do more damage as well. We're going to look up here for... Ah! It's time for a maze. Oh, got hit there. I have no time though. I cannot worry too much about dodging those enemies too much, because I really do want to get to that. That's range up. Very nice. Range up is very, very important in this game. And you know what? Let us use some of our juice boxes now. And the reason we want to do that is simply to minimize the backtracking. What am I doing? Almost a moment of hesitation almost let me get toasted there. It's not good. That's the boss. Let's go fight the boss first. Boss is... Ah, okay, well... Yeah, I'm going to put my theory into effect here. And I figure that I can just hide around here and not walk into any spikes, because there are no spikes around the doors. So, that's that. Okay, I can almost get rid of all the projectiles coming my way again. So I'm going to use it like that. Still too damn close to me. Alright. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to not roll too much, but hang around where I know I'm not going to get hit by spikes. Okay. Well, I just rolled, so... It's a habit now, really. Oh god. This boss is still a pain in the butt. Still. Alright. We're almost done with him. I wish the bosses dropped items. I wish. That would make... I don't know, it would be much more satisfying to fight bosses that way, don't you think? There we go, the boss is dead. And let's see, we did not use a juice box for whatever reason. Let's go ahead and use a juice box now, and we'll go back and collect that juice box. And then we're going to move on down to, or move on up to the next floor. So there's a juice box up there. How many coins do I have on me? 5 coins. Should I buy another juice box? Let me think. Yeah, I think I should. So let's grab this juice box. We'll go buy another one, even though basically the way I see it is that I want to stay alive as long as possible. So we'll just keep buying juice boxes as we have to and topping up our life. And yeah, as we keep going. Let's go ahead and go downstairs and move on to the next floor, I think. Well, not I think, I don't have much of a choice but to move on to the next floor. I believe the next floor will be the Woundward Fortress, I think. So then we get to fight Gonaroo again. Not really looking forward to that, but hey, what can you do, right? Let's see if we can find the fortress right away. Because I would appreciate not having to wander around this floor for too much. Okay, that guy should die within a few shots. Look down here for nothing. Oh, coins. Okay, coins which are near the stupid hands. Okay, so we'll come back for that other coin. Maybe. I don't know if I want to come back for that other coin. I just wanted to top up my health a bit. I mean, coins are very useful in this game, no doubt. But you know what I don't like? I don't like having to deal with those hands, because I haven't quite figured out the best way to dodge those yet. So that's that. Okay, see if you can get her. The nice thing about that particular enemy anyway is that she's such a huge target that... Oh god! Oh, I thought I could roll past that. Damn it. She's such a huge target that that even though my shots angle a little bit, I still can get her with all my shots reliably. Okay, we gotta dodge away from this guy. Okay, we have a champion up there, which is not good. See if I can do much more damage to him. Oh, that's scary. Oh god, I really, really hate that cloud. And there's only one real way to get to him, because of all the obstacles in the way. So, okay, we are doing quite a fair amount of damage to him, though. Nope. The timing was wrong there. I think we have to lead the cloud around. So I didn't get to do all that much damage to him there. I mean, well, I say we have to lead the cloud around, but the fact of the matter is that the cloud can ignore all these barriers, so not that it matters too much. But if I can just get in there and just hammer him a little bit more, he'll be dead. There we go. The cloud is dead. What is that? I've not seen that item. It looks like a Bunsen burner. Attacks may catch things to catch on fire. I like that. Yes, I really do enjoy that item. Well, I will find out shortly how good it is. Let's have a look in here. I could possibly Nevermore's Inkwell. Decreases light radius, increases roll speed by 30%. And that's okay, I guess. I will buy a Vexing Bio if I get enough coins to do that. So we have one coin that's left on the floor over on the room below us, but at the moment, kind of want. Oh my god, I thought I could roll past him. Juice boxes on the floor is super helpful. I haven't seen anything catch. Well, now it caught fire, but when they're all dead. 2 juice boxes on this floor. Wow, game, you're spoiling me. You'll definitely take advantage of that. Another champion. I do enjoy that. This is kind of a bad room to be in always because of those projectile closets on there. I'm going to call them that now. Projectile closets. I don't really know what they are, but oh no! I got hit! I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Alright. We're good. At the very least, this is not a room that has many things coming towards me now. How did I get hit there? Okay, the fire is really nice. I really enjoy having setting that enemies on fire. That is an item that affects my rolls, I believe, but I forget what exactly it does. Let's have a look at it. Gain 50% dodge on roll. Nice. Let's keep moving. So many juice boxes on this floor. I'll drink one. Let's drink one right now. Oh, actually, you know what? I should have waited. Until I found another coin. So, just in case I can go buy the disquieting draw. Maybe I will find another coin. Who knows? Okay, we have 2 projectile closets up there, which is not good. Projectile closets kind of puts me in the mind of projectile vomiting, although I don't know why. Alright. We ended up exploring most of this floor, which is unfortunate. Because again, this is not really a place I want to be wandering around. Oh god, there's too much stuff going on here. Okay, alright. Calm down, Zen. You got it. Let's chase those things that are chasing me around first. Stay away from the various things firing at me or chasing after me or trying to be my friend. And we found the boss door at this point of time, so... Oh my god. Okay, let's see if we can do more damage to that guy over there. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got rid of one of them at the very least. Come on, we just need a bit more damage on that guy. That guy's dead. We found the boss. So, this is what I'm going to do. We didn't find an additional coin, sadly. But, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go for that one coin that's down there to top up my health a little bit. We'll have to deal with these asshole, Oh my god, what's the best way to get to them? Oh, okay, there we go. What should I do now? I really should just top up my health. I only have 4 coins, so I cannot buy anything, but I don't want to go exploring anymore. So, I am going to, at this point, I'm going to just grab a juice box. Make sure I have 4 juice boxes for the fight that's coming up, and then we will press on after that. Or we'll come back for the other juice box for sure. Alright, let's go fight the Woundwood Fortress. See how well we do there. Okay, so first things first, we're going to run over to this side. We're going to make the projectiles disappear. Do as much damage as we can to that. Alright. Okay. Alright, now we're going to do a lot of damage to this right now. Okay. So that wasn't a very good use of the chalk there, but that's fine. Try to do... God. Okay, make those projectiles disappear. We'll weaken the fortress just a little bit more, and then we'll go for the houses at the bottom. Do as much damage to them as possible. Oh God. Okay. Unfortunately, I got chased over to this side. Let's wait and now we use the apples there. Okay. Now we'll try to do as much damage to these houses as we can. Oh God. Alright. Okay, we made another one disappear. I'm taking a lot of damage here, which is unfortunate, but we can get to the side here. Destroy that one. Now we get over to that side and try our best to destroy the this house. Or the structure, whatever you call it. Okay, and now that one's dead. So now we will make Gonaroo come out. There she is. Okay, and we'll try our best to destroy the fortress. And then we'll go after Gonaroo herself. Alright, the fortress is destroyed, which gives me a lot more space. Basically, when the fortress is destroyed, I'm okay. Because Gonaroo hits real hard, that's for sure. But if I understand her pattern, I don't get hit by her very often. So that's that. I mean, these electricity things are super annoying, of course, but if you stay far away enough from them, they are easy to dodge. The issue always is all Gonaroo herself. But again, save my dodge rolls until I need to get away from her. She doesn't actually shoot any projectiles, so my apple is not going to be all that useful now. Okay, she's getting more dangerous now because I think oh, she's dead. Okay, great. Wow, good. Okay, we beat Gonaroo quite easily there. Oh, we leveled up. Okay,